What's up, Internet? Welcome to the Movie Jerk. I'm your host, Steven Garikoff. With me always, Darth Tropicanis. This week, we will be reviewing The Green Knight. Now, as far as what I knew going into the movie, pretty much literally nothing. Saw a couple posts on the internet, one of which saying if you want Hollywood to make more original films, go see it this weekend. And I had a buddy at work, shout out Eric, that said he was probably going to check it out. That was good enough for me. As far as setting the scene, as you know I do, there was like 6 other people in the theater, nice and quiet, no cell phones. It was dope. So now I guess let's jump into the review. First of all, basically the only negative, and this is my own issue, most people probably don't have it, I'm not only a slow reader, I cannot for the life of me read Old English text. And this movie throughout has a lot of, like, I guess title cards, like, you know, it's almost like a title of a chapter sort of thing, you know, letting you know what's up, where they at, just like titling what's going to happen. It's in Old English, and so half the title cards, I don't know what the hell they said. I was just like, I was trying my hardest. I can't do it. I couldn't do it. So heads up, if you want to see this and you want to actually know what the titles say, brush up on your Old English text. So now, moving on. The movie, the main character is not the Green Knight. The main character is the nephew of the king, who basically the Green Knight comes and interrupts their like Christmas celebration party, just busts on in and issues a challenge saying whoever's brave enough. Challenge, I mean, he words it kind of weird, but so essentially he's like, I give you a free shot at me, like a swing with a sword or whatever. In 1 year's time, you'll come see me at my green chapel, and I will return the same blow with the same location with the same strength you hit me with. So the main chunk of the movie is, it was obviously the main character, it's the king's nephew that is like, I accept. The main chunk of the movie is him then taking his journey to get to the Green Chapel, and on that journey is an adorable, cute little fox. You know me, I'm always going to point out the animals, so that's what I'm going to point out. It kind of starts where it's just sort of looking on. It's also unfortunately blatantly digital, but I guess, I don't know, PETA ruins everything, can't have a real fox on set. Either way, even though it's digital, it's still cute, because it starts with like just sort of him like looking on and like whatever, and then eventually when the main guy's trying to start a fire, he's like, whatever, if you want to come close, come on. And so then from that point on, the fox is like chill with him, helps sort of guide him. Unfortunately, it ends sort of sad. Like, I was a little upset when he gets to like the final like part of the journey. The fox out of nowhere starts talking. I don't know if that's a spoiler, if I should have said that, but the fox like out of nowhere like says words and is like, nobody has to know if you don't go or not, don't do it. And so he's like, get out of my way, swings his like sword thing at him. I forget if it was the sword or the axe, either way. And so then the fox is like, alright, F this, and runs off. But either way, cute fox. There's something about the story that seems familiar. Sorry, it's weird. This one's a weird one. I feel like in most movies I have points that I expect to be hitting and I'm looking for during the movie. This one I just went in totally blind, so I'm trying my best to give you some sort of review. The story seems familiar. I don't know how. Maybe if somebody watching this knows why it would seem so familiar, maybe something else I might have seen is basically referring to this whole thing. Find me on Instagram and like personal message me or something. Let me know why. Because it's not the entire movie, but there's certain scenes, certain situations that happen where I just like, not even a deja vu, just as if I knew what it was. The other part of this movie is it's just super trippy. So like obviously, like I said, it's mostly about his journey there. There's like these giants, they look like humans, but it's also like, they almost look rock-like. There's a weird ghost situation. There's one scene where like after he gets jumped by this jerk kid on his like travels, it just does this weird 360 thing where like all of a sudden he's dead and then it like reverses back and he's not. Just, yeah, like there's no other way to describe this movie other than super duper trippy. Very good, but trippy. There was something I figured I was gonna mention, but it turned out to basically be the ending, like it was what's leading up and then like straight up ending, and so I'm not going to say it. Another thing, if you watch this and then you watch it, the movie and you want to know what I was going to talk about, find me on Instagram for that message at the movie jerk. And ask me, but yeah, I'm not going to say it here just because it was too close to the ending for me to want to say it, because then I feel like I'd be ruining the ending, and for something that's original for once by Hollywood, not a remake or something, I think all of you should see it, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Basically, the last thing I'm going to point out, I like to point it out, I stay through the credits, there was in fact an Easter egg. I don't fully understand the Easter egg, it was just a weird, quick little, 30-ish second thing. I don't know if it's trying to be setting up like, hey, if we get enough money, we're going to get a sequel. It was something. There was something there after the credits. And it's not super long credits because it's not a Disney film or Marvel or whatever, where it's, 15 hours of names because there's 300 units that film in 12 different countries. I've basically ignored you this whole time. Do you have anything to say? No, you just want me to tell them to subscribe and follow and whatnot? Okay. Subscribe, comment, like, dislike, do your thing, internet. Tell me how much you hate it, tell me how much you love it. This was, oh my god, did I say it at the beginning? The Green Knight? I don't know if I said it. Oh well, I'm not going to do a second take. This was just an awkward one because I didn't know what I was looking forward to or for in the movie, but I'm glad I watched it. My rating is going to be 9 out of 10 jerks. Sorry that this review is all over the place. It's sort of out of left field for me, but oh my god, the movie was insanely good and I highly recommend it. The Green Knight. This is the movie jerk. I'm going to end it because I'm rambling. Thanks, internet.